Like if I want a luxury, like if I want just a place that I can just relax in, I gotta have an asset that's gonna pay for that luxury. Otherwise, I feel like I ain't living right. Something's wrong.
Is there? I've been having this conversation with friends. Like, is there enough? I feel like America has a couple of addictions. We're addicted to celebrity and lies. I think we're addicted to things, and we're also addicted to greed. Like, I feel like there's never enough for us, for America. Just the thing. What's the next thing? We're constantly trying to get the next thing. Is there a place in your world, Aisha Seldon, where you're like, I have enough. I'm good. I don't have to do anything else. This is my ceiling.
I don't need to be a billionaire. I mean, that's a feeling. No, I feel like I don't work as much now as I used to. I mean, I'm comfortable. And I don't take on very many new clients anymore. Like I'm not out like grinding and having a phone call. Like I'm good. I'm comfortable. I tweeted something in December of 2019 that went viral. And this is my definition of balance. Not everybody's going to agree. Somebody might call and cut me out, but my tweet was that I sacrificed my 20s so that now in my 40s, I can pretty much buy anything I want to do whatever I want. And I got a lot of backlash about that. I got like, well, where's your husband? Where your kids at? I got like, and it's interesting because in a world where people say and promote the mama mentality, right? But when a black woman says it, it's like, yeah, but where your kids, like, this is what you just said. You believe in, hustle, motivation, grind, getting it done. But when I say, so my definition of balance was, I got my workout hard. I mean, I was working 80 hours a week as a 20-year-old. I wasn't at party and I was not clubbing. But now, if I want to work 5-10 hours a week, I can do it. Now, if I want to go chill in LA and sit my hammock all day, every day, I can do that. So that to me is balance. So I'm not working really that hard anymore because I put a lot of work in. So I think I'm at that point that you're talking about. Like I don't need $100 million. I don't need to be a billionaire. Like I'm not even done it for it. So.
But you weren't going to be a millionaire. That was an important milestone to cross, right?
It was. That was important. And once I got there, I realized, you said, what changed? I realized, $1 million is not a lot of money. I mean, if you're an advisor and your client has $1 million, you're going to tell them in order to not worry about running out of money in your lifetime, you can pull roughly 4% a year off of that portfolio for the rest of your life. If you don't want to deplete that money, if you don't want to run out of money, like, I mean, we can live until, 80, 90, 100 years old. $1 million will get you $40,000 a year. I mean, I guess you could couple that with Social Security. So it would require more than that for the lifestyle that most of us want. So when I put that million, I was like, all right, next, like my next million. But now I'm comfortable.
866-801-8255. Maybe you didn't want children and a husband. People, we have these ideals, this ideal, like this is a perfect life. But everybody that I know that has kids, every single one of them, not that they regret having their kids, they love their babies. But there are things that they would want to do, but for the children. Now, I'm just,
Yep.
y'all love your children. Leon in Florida, welcome to the Carol Show. Yes.
Okay, I'm kind of like from that state, right? And I'm doing real well for myself. I'm just not wife, kids, house, everything.
mortgage every month. It appreciates hopefully every year. That's a great way of building wealth, and you can use that equity and leverage it to do other stuff. Very similar to what I told, I think her name was Dorothy earlier. If you mentioned you have a job and you've got a workplace retirement plan, I hope you're participating in it. So we've got a 401k or 403 for a nonprofit or 457 plan if you work for a municipality. Make sure that you're participating in your workplace retirement plan. If you're interested in individual stocks, which you typically cannot buy in a workplace retirement plan, you can run up a brokerage account outside, or you can use Cash App to buy individual stocks. I would just make sure and give caution against buying stocks that are hot and that everyone's running into all at once. And I think that just behaviorally, just because of Karen, you mentioned earlier, FOMO, we see people make a whole lot of money in a stock, or we see the stock running up, and that's when we tend to buy it or we're drawn to it. I would say just make sure that you're doing adequate research on the company, looking at, do they pay dividends, what's their PE ratio, like what's the 52-week high, what's the 52-week low, are they at that 52-week high? So I would just say that if you're going to buy individual stocks outside of, what your workplace retirement plan, if you're going to invest outside of that, just make sure you're doing adequate research.
Yeah, and good luck. And listen, I love community. We have a family here. I love Angela Matthews, and I'm happy invested with it because it's a community and it fosters community so that we're never alone. She has people, her students who, they communicate with one another. They meet monthly. They have, all these different tools. Tiffany Liche, a woman, she has her Motivista group on Facebook, which I absolutely love because she wants everyone to be successful. Terry Ijeoma teaches option trading and other, up and down in the market. She has a class. That's a community, and I love community because if you don't know, then you're not alone in not knowing, because there's a bunch of people out there that don't know, and y'all are learning together, which I like classrooms because I'm a teacher, so I love that. So Leon, good luck with that. Let's go to Diane and Callie. You're on with Aisha Selden. Welcome.
Hi,
Hey.
hey, I was calling because I was really feeling that revenge. I lost everything. Well, I had a house and a condo in 2010 here in Oakland. Of course, I did a short sale, and I was like, wow, that house is a $1.3 million property 10 years later. So I'm feeling all in my feelings. And I was considering, I was looking at YouTube, laid off, interviewing. It's like, wow, I spent the last 6 months on quarantine getting my FICO score up so I could be in line for another mortgage. But I was like, well, why not take 3 more friends and do an investment? I was calling to see your opinion about actually spreading out the risk with doing an investment of getting a 4-unit building. And then I was hoping to provide housing for those people who don't have it. Section 8 right now. Section 8, those voucher people, candidates, they need housing, and those are the people that are getting rent. The feds pay every month.
Your thoughts, Aisha? We have quick.
I don't think anything wrong with anything you just said. I think that having partners, particularly multiple partners, not only do you spread the risk, but you spread the task, you spread the responsibility, you foster relationships with other investors who have strengths that you don't have and weaknesses that you can build a typical way. So I like that idea quite a bit, actually.
I like the idea of you coming back, and then let's focus on real estate next time specifically. Thank you for being here. Nice to meet you too. Aisha Selden, give her book Mud to Millions, and we're gonna tweet that out. I appreciate you. Let me tell y'all about Sleep Number. Great, and Kim Asante will be with us. Sleep Number, as more places reopen and we safely enjoy summer, quality sleep is more important than ever. And not only is it a natural immunity booster, it's also good for your energy and your recovery. I'm talking about sleep right now. Sleep Number wants you to have your best sleep, your best night's sleep ever. So don't drink caffeine past 3 p.m. Make sure your bedroom is at a great temperature, optimal temperature in the mid to low 60s. You create a before bed routine that may include some calming chamomile or journaling or reading. That's what I love to do. But having a good mattress, that's probably the most important thing. So if your mattress is a little janky, a little jacked up, right now, Sleep Number has its best sale of the year